Hi everyone and welcome to Saturday, the day of the Masked Singer, but today we have on the channel the Disney Magical Audio Stories, The Lion King Agostini, and as you can see this is the audible Disney Magical Stories. Now you might be thinking, why am I doing this? I'm 30, why am I doing this? It's purely because I love helping companies grow, and I've got an addiction to part work, so every part work out there I like to give them a good go. Obviously I do have a new baby nephew, so I thought, well, I'll get this, and then maybe when he's, you know, older and that, he can as he's just starting school and that, maybe he can have these. So yeah, so anyway, this is the Disney audio storybooks. Now obviously in here you do get yourself the actual story, for example, as you can see. So we'll put that there. And in this consignment, you get yourself a little red block, okay? So on there, you've got a speaker with the letter D, and then obviously in here, it's all built in, you don't get batteries. On the back here, you've got a USB slot. So what you've got here, this is very careful, so don't lose it in your packaging. You've got yourself a UK 1GB memory card. You need that memory card, and you slot it in like so. So you pop it into here. Let's just have a look here, just make sure it's around the right way. If I remember rightly, it goes in like that. No, it goes in a specific way, so bear with. Yeah, so as you can see, it goes in a specific way, and just use your nail and it should click into place, okay? Now, the great thing about this is you then get yourself a cable. Okay, so in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it into my Alexa device, and I'll mute that, and basically this will then plug, just going to mute that, and that's going to plug into the back of here. You'll see that the cable light has come on. Now, the great thing about this, in each book that you get, so for example, if that's the book, you can see in here that, let me just turn that around a bit so you guys can see a bit more if I can. So it's not in the tripod, you see, but you get the idea. Now, these will only work, this speaker will not work unless you've got this on top of it. It works off like a little magnet. So on the bottom of that, you've got a magnet. So as you can see on the side, you've got yourself a volume button, and this is how it works. Here we go. So you place it on top, and it should, there we go. And we'll listen to the story.
The Lion King.
So as you can see,
today is a day of celebration.
It's all
the
written in the
savannah
book.
Animals have gathered together at the foot of a high, steep rock known as Pride Rock. They've come to celebrate the birth of Simba the lion cub, son of King Mufasa and Queen Sarabi. There are zebras, elephants, giraffes, and many more, who all bow out of respect. Hooray! Hooray! The animals shout as the wise baboon,
now watch what
Rafiki,
happens if I take
presents
this off.
the cub to everyone.
It will stop, okay? So that automatically stops the story. Once you put it back on,
Welcome, Simba.
it will resume.
But there is one
okay?
animal who has not attended the ceremony. It is Scar, Mufasa's brother.
And
Scar
then all you need
dreamed
to
of
do
becoming
is, once
king,
you finish
but
with the
now
story, it will then turn it off. Now, what also happens, just to show you something, if I can get it, just bear with me. So what also happens, say for example, I wanted to change the character. So we've got Baloo here, this is issue number 2, and that's the Jungle Book. Say for example, I wanted to change the book. This memory card has all the stories on it, okay? So if you wanted to change the story, what happens? So you put it on.
The Jungle Book. Who could be crying in the middle of the jungle?
And then, say for example, I don't know, I want to
the
go back to, you know, The Lion King. So do you see, it's like it's got some sort of magnet on the back of this that reads this part here. So as I said, each month we will be getting some different characters. I think it's such an amazing collection. Obviously, Hachette have done a very similar collection called My Little Library, Disney Little Library or something like that. But you've got the option. You can either put it on the speaker and listen to it, or like the Audible, or you can read the actual book here that's got the story in it. As you can see in here, whoops, as you can see in here, it's got your story as well, if you wanted to read it without that. But as you can see, it's such a brilliant collection, and I thought this would be great for my nephew. So when he gets older, I can give him some of these, and he can read them as he's trying to learn to read. So yeah, so that's the Disney Magic Audible stories. I do believe Nemo is the next one, and I don't really plan to take this any further on the channel, but you know, it's just an introductory. I have no plans to take it to the move it along the channel, but I may change, I don't know yet. But just wanted to give you a little update and a general introduction to the magical world of the magical audio stories. This is available via D'Agostini. You get issues 1 and 2 in your first shipment, then it will move up to 4 issues every shipment. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on Monday for more great partworks. Take care. Bye bye.